What is up, everybody? I'm your host, Beau, here to provide you with my thoughts and opinions on anything going on in the world of entertainment, and I am here to give you guys my movie review for War for the Planet of the Apes. I just saw it a couple minutes ago, and I'm here to give you guys my thoughts on it. Now, do not worry, this is going to be a non-spoiler review. I will most likely be doing a spoiler review because I have some very interesting things I want to talk about that I can't talk about in this video because this is a non-spoiler review. So if anybody who has not seen the movie yet, do not be alarmed. This is a non-spoiler review. Now, War for the Planet of the Apes is, of course, the third film in the Planet of the Apes trilogy, and yeah. I went to this movie. Let me just tell you guys how I went into this movie. I went to this movie not knowing a lot because the trailers didn't really give a whole lot away. If you guys are concerned about the 3 trailers that they've put out for this film, and like concerned about anything being spoiled, do not worry because there is nothing that they have spoiled in the trailers. That's just what I'm here to tell you. They spoiled nothing in this movie besides a few action scenes. That is it. Besides a few action scenes, you are safe. So you can watch the trailers and enjoy. You're not going to get spoiled. But, of course, as we always do in these reviews, I'm going to give you my positives, my negatives, and my overall score out of 10 for War for the Planet of the Apes. So, let's get down with my positives for War for the Planet of the Apes. The first positive that I got to get out of the way is the effects have gotten way better. I thought that in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I thought that there's no way that they can be able to present the apes more realistically than they did in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Well, I already tell you, in War for the Planet of the Apes, they topped it. They topped it dramatically. Some of the framework and CGI effects or motion capture done for these ape characters are done. They've pushed the boundaries in terms of motion capture in this movie because the apes look really real in this movie. Like, they looked, in some frames, they looked really good. And they just looked fantastic throughout the entire movie. Of course, Andy Serkis is back as Caesar, and he nails it. I think that by far this is his best portrayal as Caesar yet, and he's done it 3 times. He did it in Rise, he did it in Dawn, and now he's here for War for the Planet of the Apes. And I thought he did a great job. He did an amazing job in this movie. Just an amazing job. I can't really talk about why I love this performance because it's going to get into spoiler territory, but needless to say, he did a fantastic job in this movie. The other thing I thought was amazing was Woody Harrelson. I thought he did a great job. He had a smaller role than I thought he was going to have. I thought he was going to have a bigger role in the movie, but he had kind of a smaller role. But when he was there, he did an amazing job. I thought he did a great job as well, playing the villain type of character that he was. No, that's not a spoiler. They kind of showed that off in the trailers. But there are some great moments with him and Caesar, and it's just Caesar did a really good job as the villain character. The story, wow, I gotta tell you, the story in this movie is awesome. It is. That's the only word I can say. It's awesome and very well told. It's a very well told story. It's a very emotional story as well. There are times where I almost cried watching this movie. It's very emotional. It's a very emotional movie, and it's very character driven. This is a Caesar movie. Because in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I felt like that was a Kobo movie, but this one is clearly a Caesar movie. They focus on Caesar. You see Caesar in the beginning, and you see him at the end. It's just it's a Caesar-driven movie, and I love that about that. The other characters like Rocket and Maurice, they all were great characters too. I love those characters from the previous films, and they were awesome here as well. And also the little girl that you guys saw in the trailers, she did a really good job as well. I thought she did a pretty good job interacting with the other ape characters, and I felt like her importance in the story is very key and I thought that she did a good job. I thought she did a really good job, and I was just impressed. I was very impressed with her, because I was kind of concerned because we had Laura in Logan, and I thought that maybe she was going to play off the same kind of role that Laura had in Logan. She does not. She plays a very different role, and I love that. I love that they made her role very, very different compared to kind of like Laura was in Logan. Just so many positives for this movie. If you guys don't know up to this point, I thought this movie was fantastic. I thought it was a great film. Just so many positives. But there is one negative that I gotta say. There is one negative, and that is there is a certain moment in the movie that I found to be kind of pushed through, like a kind of fast. But I'm not gonna say what that moment was. It's just that I just felt like there was a certain scene that I just felt just kind of, kind of rushed a little bit. Not rushed, but more of like didn't get enough time to develop, and I can't really say what the scene is, but for those who know, you kind of know what I'm talking about. But other than that, guys, War for Planet of the Apes is a fantastic movie. It is a great film, and it solidifies that Planet of the Apes is a great trilogy. This is a solid trilogy. Rise was great, Dawn was great, and War is fantastic. I thought it was an amazing film, and I'm going pretty high for this one. I'm going to give War for the Planet of the Apes right now a 97%, an A+. It is a solid film. It is a fantastic movie, and just the emotion, and this is a war movie as well, just to let you guys know. This is a war movie. It's war and emotional, and it is fantastic for that. I love how there are so many war elements. I love how emotional it is. I love Caesar in this movie. It is just a fantastic film. I absolutely loved it. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts on War for Planet of the Apes. Let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know how you feel about this new style for the channel. I'll be talking about the new style of the channel in a vlog very, very soon. But that is my review for War for Planet of the Apes. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, as we end these videos, Beau out. See you next time. Peace.